Naoya Inoue absolutely splatters Jamie McDonnell in a round, taking his WBA title at bantamweight. That's how you do it, isn't it? That's how you enter a new division. Yep, I'll take a champion. Boom, you're done in a round. What a performance. What better way to announce his nickname of Monster? That really just encapsulated it right there. But I think the emphatic victory was a combination of things. McDonnell's never faced anybody as good as Inoue. I think when his twin brother said, Gavin was just like, oh, you want to watch out, this guy's pretty good. And Jamie was just like, I'm a lot bigger than him. And, that showed some silliness, Gavin there, underestimating things or underestimating the how good he was. He's not just slightly good Inoue. I would have had him in the top 10 pound for pound before this. Combination of never having fought anyone as good as Inoue, as powerful as that, who's very powerful for his size, and of course the crazy rehydration tactic there by Jamie. 26 pounds he rehydrated by after the weigh-in. That's almost a quarter of his previous body weight. That's far too much. He will have come into the ring weakened. Some people are trying to take away from Inoue, saying McDonnell was a dead man walking. Maybe he was slightly, but Inoue made up the rest in just how powerful he was, how precise he is. A great counter left hook just from the hip that he throws very intuitively to get things going. Made his knees jolt. But the finish itself, the knockdowns, they weren't that clean. He was just getting bowled over by power here. I don't know whether he was a bit nervous, whether he felt himself he was weak, but it wasn't an amazing body shot. Now, I knew he probably is the best body puncher in boxing at the moment. He would have been my pick before this, if push comes to shove. But it wasn't a great left hook he hit him with. It didn't sink in the ribs. It just kind of more cuffed him, and just through the sheer power of it, it bowled him over. He got up flustered, didn't know what he was doing. Looked at his corner, I think, in a sort of hopeless manner. And I knew he only really landed a couple of lefts when he was on the ropes as he just flurried. Wasn't the most scientific or most clever approach by Inoue, who really is a clever pound-for-pound type fighter with his abilities. He just knew he could go in at that point, and he had a big target. McDonnell being a bigger guy just worked against him at that point, all 5'10" of him. And Inoue just got a reaction, managed to drop him again, and it's all over. So, what a tremendous performance for him. You can't blame him if McDonnell was silly enough with the weight. He has to go up now if he's going to continue with his career. Probably 2 weights up, he's huge. With Inoue, what an amazing performance. I saw Zolani Tete tweeting, saying he likes the look of this. And it just sums up why the lighterweights are so good. These guys can't hang about. If they see possible money fight opportunities to show they're the best, they are going to go for it. There's no hanging about for years trying to build it up to Mayweather-Pacquiao proportions. It doesn't work like that. Furthermore, these guys, the smaller guys, don't last as long in the ring, typically, so they just haven't got the time. They don't get the opportunities. That's why you get fantastic fights. That would be my pick for the final. I know he's going into the World Bantam Super 6 tournament. Super Series, however many there are, I'm not completely sure yet. But I reckon that will be the final. Tete Inoue. Who wins? I'm not really sure. I believe in Tete, I think, more than the average person. He's excellent. He's perfectly built. He's a bit of a sniper at the weight himself, the left uppercut. And perhaps skill-wise, maybe he hasn't got quite Inoue stuff, but then he's physically bigger. He hits hard himself, and he's perfect for the weight. He's not going to be weakened at all like McDonnell was. So that's a great fight for the future. Who do you think would win that one? Which is my pick to decide the best bantamweight. Let me know. Other than that, what can you say? Naoya Inoue, the casuals are going to be paying a bit more attention now, really living up to his nickname of Monster.